Rosendale, and I first got involved with Jen Metzger when she ran for town supervisor like 13 years ago. She's been on our town government, she's been our cannabis control board, she's been our state senator, and she is now our next county.
Well, all right.
Yeah! We love you, Jen! Yeah, Jen!
It's been a long time waiting, right?
Yeah!
Get out of your way.
So, I have to say I don't have a super polished speech.
That's okay!
It's all good.
I've been out knocking doors.
Yeah.
That's how we win elections. But first, I would like to thank my opponent, Jim Quigley, who ran a very respectful race, and that is something that is kind of rare these days. I want to thank every person in this room because this was a collective effort and everyone put so much into it. And it does feel a lot like 2018 when I ran for the state senate. It's got that same energy, and we need that energy now more than ever. So I want to thank our boots on the ground, our local Democratic committees who have been working tirelessly, knocking on doors, our volunteers, our community volunteers, and is labor in the house? Knocking those doors, and again, that's what wins elections. I want to thank Kelleigh McKenzie. My friend, our incredible chair of the Ulster County Democrats, who saved us from a special election in December when about 5 people would have voted because she took the initiative to get this race on the general election ballot. So thank you, Kelleigh, and for all of your work and leadership. You are a huge part of this win. I want to give a huge shout out to Ashley Dittis and the board of elections. I think Ashley's still working away nonstop. I mean, she and her team have made sure that our elections have been run efficiently, effectively, that they are accessible, that people can easily vote in Ulster County, and the numbers show that people took advantage of it. I think my fellow candidates will be out soon. I can't wait till they're out. But I want to thank them and their staff and Leah Goldman and everyone who worked to coordinate our campaigns. You know, it's not easy to coordinate a bunch of different campaigns. But it is absolutely key to the success of races up and down the ballot. And they did a masterful job. We were really working together, and I think it's a real model for future races. Yeah. I want to thank my campaign team, Matt, Evan, Stephen, Garrett, Alex, and a special big thank you to my friend Lacey Seidman, who has been at it in this race from the very first day and stuck with it to the very end and worked her hardest. And I want to give a huge thank you to my husband, John. So John, when I first told him that I was going to run for this office, he said, "I'm behind you 1,000%, but I'm not going to work on another campaign. Lo and behold, he became my campaign manager.
Good man.
And when you're married to your campaign manager, you know when they wake up at 3 in the morning because they've forgotten something or had some great thought, and he worked on this non-stop on top of his job and the rest of his life, and he is my love, my life partner, the husband of our 3 awesome children, Gideon, who's here, Jasper and Silas, who just started college, and I'm grateful to him. I have to say, I am so proud to live in this county. I mean, Ulster County, the voters in Ulster County, they stood up for our democracy. They stood up for our rights. They stood up for a fair, equitable, and sustainable society. Because they came out and voted for candidates who stand for those values at every level. From the congressional race to the state senate race, I know we're all waiting with bated breath for those announcements, down to our race and the local races. We're incredibly lucky to be where we are, and I feel incredibly fortunate to be leading this county when we were sworn in on January, together with our partners in the legislature, our partners in county government, our sheriff, our comptroller, and with all of you, because leading is a collaborative effort. Leading is with our partners. We lead together. So I'm very excited about it.
We're fortunate to have you.
We have our challenges in Ulster County, but I just see incredible opportunity. I see incredible opportunities to address the climate crisis, to address housing affordability, to help those struggling with mental health issues and addiction, and to get those opportunities to the many people that don't have them.
Yes.
So this is the moment where we create together an Ulster County that is strong, resilient, thriving, fair, equitable, and sustainable. And we'll do it together. Thank you all. Won't let you down. And now, I would like to bring up a good friend and someone who I greatly admire, Senator Michelle Hinchey.
Hello, everyone. I'm coming out because we have a little bit of an update.
Yeah.
The update is officially, we have won the 40th. That energy, that right there is what propelled us to this win. That just a couple weeks ago, that it was not that long ago, we were the underdog in this race. When this was first announced, when our lines were first created, believe is right, but people did not know what was going to happen, right? They had no idea what kind of race we would run, what kind of energy would be here in Ulster County, in Columbia County, in Dutchess County, and even in Greene County. And I will tell you, over the last couple of weeks, you all changed the game. I first want to thank deeply and sincerely Team Hinchey, our team. Thank you from our campaign manager, Kelleigh May, our field director, Jess Singleton, Bianca Coppola, our FOs from Kai, Nick Becker, Destiny Hallenbeck, our whole team, Dan, everybody on our team who just ran probably the most, James, one of the most incredible campaigns I've ever seen. Our numbers from the doors, it was over nearly 70,000 doors knocked, 112,000 phone calls, 16,000. And those numbers were all of you, because the volunteers, our team, our community, you are the ones that put us over the edge, who drove it home, who did the work to make sure people knew what was at stake in this election. And we heard a little bit from our incredible county executive, Jen Metzger. Feels good to say that. But we all knew what was at stake here, right? And even many of you have heard me say this before, but we have really important federal races and really important races happening across the country. But no matter what, no matter how those go, we've seen it's left up to the states. It is now the state's responsibility to defend our rights, to protect our planet, to make sure that everyone has an equal and fair shot at a better life, to make sure that we're funding the programs, our education, our universal pre-K, mental health, substance use disorder, to make sure we are funding the programs that people need and that are proven models to help people. That's now coming from the states. And that comes from New York, because New York is a leader in every single one of those facets. And we know, everyone in this room knows, that we cannot take a chance. We have to make sure that every leader elected to a state seat, especially in the legislature, is representative of the values that we hold, that is fighting every day for the values that we hold, and will not stop until we make sure that everyone across our state, and those coming to our state who need the resources and the support because their states have let them down, we will not stop fighting, because we know the other side is fighting. We need people here at the state level who are fighting every day for those things. And you all did that. The Hudson Valley has been the battleground. All eyes have been on us, are on us, to see who we are, what we represent, what we'll fight for, and how hard we will fight for it. And our election has proven that no matter how many lies you throw, how much fear-mongering you push, how much you want to push to people's worst instincts, how much you want to try to fear-monger something, it is not worth it. We will not listen. We will not be deterred by that, because our hope, our love, and our opportunity for the future outweighs all of that. So thank you. I want to say a huge thank you. I know Labor's in the house. Thank you to Labor for pushing everybody over the top. The energy energy, the excitement, the doors, the calls, the everything that you have brought. Thank you. To this community, to my community, thank you so much for believing in me, for believing in our team, for believing in our message that here in the Hudson Valley, we have such an incredible opportunity to do better and to do more. And to look at a record of actually getting things done and to make sure that we can continue that progress, because it is real progress, to make sure that we are leading that here in Ulster County, in Dutchess County, in Columbia County, and in Greene County, that we are leading that for our whole state and really our whole country. You did this, you have worked with us, and I could not be more grateful to serve another 2 years as your state senator. Thank you all so much. I cannot wait to continue to work with everybody in this room to make sure that we are actually delivering on what we deserve here in the Hudson Valley. Thank you. We did it. We won this seat. We held it. We flipped it in Columbia and Dutchess counties, and now everybody knows that they cannot come for the values we hold here. That's because of you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, I thought I stepped on someone.